guys, Rick Shaw here on Easter Sunday 2022, and there you go. Happy Easter. We're at our friend Hoken's place in Charities. This is their place here. Now this place here, it's kind of unusual. It was built by a German fellow. I'd go inside and show you, but it's so hot in there. There's no ventilation, so even Hokum said it's so stifling hot. It's always been that way. We always sit outside, but it's a beautiful place. It's for sale for like $1 million. I would have bought it, and it would have been able to rent it, and would have been okay, but there's no parking. There's absolutely no parking, even for your motorcycle. So you're kind of screwed here, and it goes way down here. But it's beautiful inside. I mean, guys, a five-star type hotel. But one of the things why I moved out of this area is right there. I don't care where you go, this is what you're going to get. It's just everywhere. That's a brand new one that he just left. But what happened with us, we're over here by Southwoods. This is Southwoods. Straight ahead is where they were supposed to build all the houses. We actually looked at the Southwood houses, and they had homes for sale, but they were $5 million. They were smaller than the one I'm in now, and that you could not make any adjustments. They built the house. It had the prison windows, crappy. The workmanship was horrible. The sinks were shallow. Not a good place, but of course better than where I'm at, because the electric always works and there's plenty of water. But I didn't like the houses, and they were $5 million, so that's why they're not building any. And the Southwoods Golf Course, they list on their thing that they have a 5-star hotel, and it's a premier golf course where all the rich people of the Philippines come. Well, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I golfed all throughout the United States, from Florida up the eastern seaboard, all the way through Illinois, then in California. And this Southwoods golf course is a $20 a round golf course. It's a hacker's course. It's not that nice. Now, I understand there's a new guy took it over, an American fellow. Maybe it's nicer now, but they've already... It's not worth it to me. I'll go to the Kai Tai and play a beautiful course, not this crap hole. And then 2 years ago, my friend was staying there, and they touted that it was a 5-star. Yeah, you can come stay with us. No, we're going to stay at the 5-star hotel. We got money. I went there to pick him up. The outside of the building is falling apart. It's crappy. We went inside. There's no air conditioning in the hallways. The rugs are thread-worn. We went to use the elevator. It didn't work. We had to walk to the other side of the building to get an elevator. And then we walked past a bunch of empty rooms, and it was stinky. And we got way down the end where my friend was staying, and I said, why are you staying way down here? Why don't you stay up there? And he said, because all those with the air conditioners don't work. So much for, I guess, 5-star in the Philippines is like a no star in the States, because it's crappy. I thought it wasn't very nice for and what they charged him. Hello. Happy Easter. Say Happy Easter to the girl. This is our old neighborhood, actually, and one thing I have to say about here, aside from all the dog poop and the dirt and all that kind of stuff, you can't fault the people here. We lived here for 6 years, right across the street. If you go up the top of this hill, go straight across the street, that's where our house was. And I can't, in the whole time we lived here in 6 years, I met one person that I just honestly don't like her to this day. She's not a very nice person, but that was only one out of the hundreds of people we got to know. The kids are very respectful. And just super. They come and bless you every time you see them. I've been walking around here. You wouldn't believe all the people that came up and, Sir Rick, how are you? The kids are blessing me, and all the adults are coming up, giving me the fists. It's not shaking hands anymore. It's a fist because of the COVID and all this stuff. Not too many people wearing masks. Nobody's really wearing masks here. And I have to honestly say, I do love this neighborhood. Say hello. And I do love the neighborhood for the people, not for the place. But it is kind of, you know, crappy with the dog poop and a lot of stray dogs around here. I mean, it's unbelievable, the stray dogs. And dogs here in the Philippines don't, you know, I knew my dad had a dog that was 21 years old. I had dogs that were 15 years old, 16, like that, before they died. Here, if they're 3, 4 years old, that's an old dog here, because they don't worm them, they don't take care of them. So, but this is where we're at. Now this guy, this poor fella, he's got to walk his bike down the steps, and then he parks there. But one thing about here, they hardly ever lose their power. Their water, they always got water. And the other thing, their septic tank don't back up. Now my house, we're going to investigate what's happening with the septic. Don't know. You know, I just looked at it myself. I seen that the intake was lower than the exhaust. I think that's the problem, but we're going to have Monday, the foreman, probably come and look at it when he comes back to work. He's a nice guy for Demeterland. He did some work last time, and I mentioned that exhaust was too high yet, and he says, let's see if this works first. Maybe he'll come back and fix that. I'm hoping so. He's a good guy. He did it upon his own self instead of going through the office, because through the office they don't want to do nothing there. So that's the way that goes. But how do you like that wiring there, guys? Isn't that beautiful? I think that's like shade. But this is how we're doing. This is the area we used to live in. And I'm going to go ahead and wish you guys all a really good Easter. And don't forget to thank the good Lord that his son was sacrificed so that we can be saved. Because we're all sinners, guys. I had somebody saying the other day that, oh, you know, this guy, he sinned. And I was like, well, what are you getting on his ass for? You sin too. You commit one sin, you commit them all through transgression. So, you know, don't get on that guy. I remember Jesus saying, don't talk about the speck in the neighbor's eye when you got a log in your own. You know, hey, straight up, guys. So don't jump on anybody else for their faults. We all got them. Trust me, I got a plenty. So I'm going to go ahead and let you go. And this is our Rick Show out.